Hello to all of the MSc Chemistry SEM2 students. Today let us see orientation of the double bond in elimination reactions. This actually orientation of the double bond in elimination reaction is one of the very simple mode that when elimination reaction takes place, there is possibility that sometime only one product is obtained, or sometimes there is possibility to form several product or several isomers. Therefore, elimination reactions are regiospecific or regioselective. Now, regiospecific elimination reactions are those reactions which gives the product of only one isomer of the alkene. But in regioselective elimination reactions, they give the products of several isomers, but out of these several isomers, only one isomer is the major product. Such are regioselective elimination reactions. But students, today's major topic is Sedgwick rule. That Sedgwick rule is also known as Sedgwick's rules also. That is the scientist name which is given to the rule who discovered it. Now in elimination reaction, you already know, you found the elimination reactions of alcohols, alkyl halides. In alcohols, it is dehydration type of reaction. In alkyl halides, it is dehydrohalogenation type of reaction. During this reaction, when found the product, you can see the different types of products are obtained, and it is difficult to determine actually which product will be the major product. So to identify the major and minor products, the Sedgwick or Sedgwick rule is produced or discovered by the scientist. Now let us see what is the Sedgwick or Zaitsev rule. The Sedgwick rule, it states that in dehydrohalogenation reaction, the preferred product is that alkene which has the greater number of alkyl group attached to the doubly bonded carbon atom. Now in this, we will see the explanation after this reaction. One of the reaction is given here, 2-bromobutane, in which Br is bonded with second carbon atom. In this reaction, 2-bromobutane, in which bromine is bonded with second carbon atom, undergo dehydrohalogenation, in which one of the hydrogen and one of the halogen is eliminated from the adjacent carbon atom to form the two products. One will be but1-ene and other is but2-ene. But here but1-ene, that is alpha butylene, it is less stable product, and but2-ene, that is beta butylene, it is more stable product, that means major product of the reaction. But why this product is major product and why but1 is less stable and minor product, let us see the detail about it. I already told you the rule. In dehydrohalogenation reaction, the product obtained, that is the alkene, it will be the major product if it has greater number of alkyl groups attached to the doubly bonded carbon atom. That means the major product or the formation of major product or which is the stable product, it is depend upon the number of alkyl groups bonded with the doubly bonded carbon atoms, it will decide the stability or the majority of the product. Now to determine which is the major product, we have to figure out the degree of substitution for each alkene now. To make it easier to visualize, we can box up the alkene and count the number of alkyl groups to it. Now what type of alkene we use? Firstly, I will show you the dot structure of that alkene. After that, let us determine how many beta carbons are available, and by removing, and there will be two combinations of alpha beta carbons. One will be alpha beta 1 and the other will be alpha beta 2. Therefore, in the one elimination, we remove halogen from alpha and hydrogen from beta 1, and in other elimination we will remove halogen from alpha and hydrogen from beta 2 carbon. Two products are obtained, out of which one will be major and one will be minor. Now when now 2-bromobutane, 1 2 3 4 4 carbons are present at second position. Br is present, that is alpha carbon atom, and to the side C1 it is beta and C3 it is also beta carbon atom. So here there are two possibilities. I already told you, we can remove hydrogen either from first carbon atom or either from the third carbon atom. You can see here in the structures, we can remove hydrogen from this carbon atom or this carbon atom. Both are the beta carbon atom and this is the alpha carbon to which bromine is attached. In one case, we can remove hydrogen from here, and other case we can remove hydrogen from here to get two products. If we remove hydrogen from first beta carbon atom to this one, then we will get this product, and if we remove hydrogen from third carbon atom, we will get this one structure. The first structure is but 1 in and the second structure is but 2 in. Now let us see which is the major product of the reaction. Now to determine what is the major product, we have to find out the degree of substitution actually for the alkene. For that, let us measure the number of alkyl groups which are bonded to the unsaturated carbon atoms actually. By measuring this number of alkyl groups bonded with unsaturated carbon atoms mean carbons of carbon double bond. So let us measure the number of alkyl groups bonded with the unsaturated carbons and then decide the major product. In this structure, you can see that this is the carbon double bond. In this carbon double bond, this carbon is bonded with C2H5, but this carbon bonded with two hydrogen atoms. And in second case, you can see that This carbon is bonded with methyl group and this carbon is also bonded with this methyl group. Therefore, in this case, both the carbons are more substituted. But in previous case, this carbon number 2 is more substituted, but first carbon is bonded with no one alkyl group. It is bonded with only hydrogens. Therefore, the preferred product is but2-ene because it is more substituted. Therefore, it is the major